how's it go again? In darkest night, nothing shall escape Green Lantern's light, or something like that. Oh, hi folks, I'm Matt, and welcome to My Expanded Universe, a show where I go through the entire EU in chronological order as best I know how. Folks, we are in Book 5 of the Young Jedi Knights series, and this one is called Darkest Night, and night is with a K. It's witty, isn't it? Anyway, and this novel, it basically focuses on Lobaka. The previous one was on Tenel Ka. This one is on Lobaka now. They're kind of, giving everyone a little spotlight, a little book of their own to shine, because we're getting close to the end. And this is ramping up to the final battle. The Shadow Academy has a big tournament of who's the best or the darkest student or whatever. And it was pretty cool. There's this, if I remember right, a zero gravity fight or something where they're force pushing themselves around in this, like I said, I can't remember it completely, but it was some kind of arena. And Zek won. And if I recall, I think it was a gruesome death too, but I don't want to say anything because I may be misremembering it. But anyway, so he is awarded Darkest Night, and it's a cool little title, right? And his mission is to go attack Kashyyyk. Well, of course, that's where Tenel Ka, Lobaka, and the twins are. They happen to be there because Lobaka's sister is going to go through the rites. Now, we've seen or heard about people going through the rites before, right? Chewbacca's done it before. We heard about his son Leparo and Black Fleet Crisis that went through the rites. So every young Wookiee goes through these rites of passage. And so they're all there to be, cheer on Lobaka's sister as she goes through the rites. And of course, the twins and the whole gang are going to find themselves in trouble too on Kashyyyk. But anyway, Zek is now Darkest Night, which, again, that kind of seems kind of silly, right? It kind of seems like a silly title. To be honest, I don't have a problem with it, and here's why. Remember, these are a bunch of teenagers, okay? And even though I guess they were trying to be serious about Darkest Night with a K, ha ha ha, but it is kind of cool to give these kids titles, You get the title of this, and what you thought was cool, when you were a kid, it turns out not to be cool when you're an adult, right? So I like to think that Brakis and Tamith Kai were thinking, what's a cool title we can give them to make them think this is really cool, and it's really serious, and they're the baddest of the bad. I don't know, but like I said, it does seem kind of hokey. He's called Darkest Night, and it's kind of silly, but it is a young adult story, and I think it's more about the mentality of getting those kids excited over ranks and silly names at that. So I excuse it. So anyway, Zek attacks Kashyyyk, and of course the twins are there, Lobaka, Tenel Ka there, and they confront him and his Dark Jedi. They have this battle where Zek runs away, but he says, they have a big confrontation. We're coming for you. We're coming for your academy. This won't be the end of it. You haven't heard the last of us. And there's a big confrontation between the twins and Zek, and eventually I think Jaina is going to go up against him later on. But the thing is, this is just the now the Jedi know that, wow, the Shadow Academy is coming for us next. So Book 5 does its job and prepares you for the finale, Book 6, or what was supposed to be the finale for the series, I'd imagine. So overall, what I think about it, again, I like these books. I think they're really good. Zek as a character is really cool. I do enjoy him. Sure, Darkest Night does sound hokey, but you heard my reasoning. I think it makes sense. So what happens in the final book? Well, you'll have to come back and see me next time with another video.